Heat, humidity, and hijinks on the high seas on board the beautiful ship Westerdam.
The travel guys are on a Holland American cruise through the Caribbean. Next. Hi, I'm Jim Gordon,
And I'm Darren Parkman.
and we are the Travel Guys.
Well, my friend, we are digging the stunning white sand, the gorgeous turquoise water. It's all part of our Holland America Caribbean cruise adventure.
That's right, and I just noticed that's our ship behind us.
Well, I'm glad it's here. Hasn't left yet. Coming up, we'll swim with sea turtles off the U.S. Virgin Islands.
We'll fight the heat by sampling suds on every single island.
And a couple of extremely rude stingrays will spit all over us. All that and a lot more coming up, so stick around. Yum on. Well, we just stepped off the beautiful Holland America ship, the Westerdam, and we've now started our Caribbean adventure.
That's right, buddy. We're in the Turks and Caicos area. Right now we're on Grand Turk. Lots of shopping, lots of restaurants, lots of people having drinks,
Great beach behind us.
and very warm water.
It does not get any more Caribbean than this.
Well, of course, it didn't take Parkman and I long to find a bar right on the beach here at Margaritaville and a local lager called Turk's Head.
It's actually
Not bad, eh?
refreshing and helps beat that crazy humidity here in the Caribbean. It is humid.
Yeah.
Kind of overcast today, but very humid. And the waters here are crystal clear, turquoise, gorgeous. We could go swimming, but probably having beers and swimming is not a good
Not a
idea.
good mix.
Remember that, kids. Don't drink Turk's Head and go in the water.
Cheers. The kids don't listen to you, actually.
No, I like to
They're
impart a
just
lesson
fine.
once in a
All right,
while.
cheers.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
Well, of course, the onshore excursions, a lot of it has to do with shopping. There's always great shops here in Grand Turks. We're actually in a store right now, and I'm going to probably get a t-shirt or something like that.
You know, I'm going to buy this comedy-sized flask. Look how big it is. It's much bigger than most flasks.
That is a big flask,
It's
but for you,
custom
that'd
cut
be
for
okay.
comedy. If that ain't me, young, wild, and wasted. Huh?
Well,
Yeah.
you're not young, you're not wild, but you most of the time are wasted. How about burnt out, old, and wasted?
That was hurtful. Extremely hurtful.
All right, stick with young,
You're
wild,
making
and
me
wasted.
not want to buy this now.
Oh, okay. Well, we're up here on the captain's deck, and we're with the captain, the man himself. It's Rinse van Irten. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you got it pretty good. Yeah. In one go.
Your Dutch is excellent.
Thank you, actually.
Now, Vince, for those that have never been on a cruise before, the Westerdam is pretty much a floating city. Tell people what they can expect when they come on a luxury cruise like this.
Well, the nice thing is of cruising is you unpack your suitcase once, and we bring you from island to island. In the meantime, you get food, and of course, we bring you to beautiful islands, and you have beautiful scenery.
The odd alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
The odd, yes.
And we always say you can do everything or nothing, and just enjoy it, be outside, read a book, or there's many activities. It's for everyone.
It really is a floating city in
is,
some ways,
yeah.
yeah. Well, another day in the Caribbean at another port of call. Where are we this time? Actually, where are we this time? You know, I get confused
I know you do, yeah.
and disoriented
That's
very
okay.
easily.
That's why I'm here. That's
I know
why.
we're in the Caribbean.
We are. We're actually on the island of Puerto Rico in the capital city of San Juan.
Ah, Puerto Rico. Big population here, a couple million, 3 million people
3 million
actually.
people here, yeah.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Let's do some exploring.
Okay.
Well, my friend, there are beaches and then there are beaches. This has got to be one of the better ones we've ever seen. It's Ocean Park Beach here, which is, I think, located in the north end part of San Juan. And what a gorgeous area.
Sure is. Now, you got to do what Darren and I are doing when you come to Puerto Rico, and that's take a bus tour of old and new San Juan. And, buddy, what you notice when you're here, like a lot of cities, is you see a lot of wealth, you see a lot of poverty, but it's still a beautiful town. You know, what are you doing out there in the water? You don't know how to swim.
Gotta say, that is like soup. It's so warm. It's got to be like 90 degrees, I'm gonna say. It's like a hot tub.
Listen, did you get permission to be in there? Because you're gonna just cause trouble there. Just get out of the water there.
That's crazy how warm that is, though. That's Caribbean water in there. Get in there.
No.
Come on, get in there.
Oh, buddy, here's something very unique. Look at the tree. See that little nest up there? It's a
That's
nest
something
of
I've never seen
It's
before.
a nest of termites.
Well, I'm gonna go up there and see if I can
No, you really don't
meet
want to
some
do
of
that.
them.
You really don't want to do that. I've never seen that before.
It's just attached to the tree up
Yeah.
there, and it's, I guess they only attach to a dead tree. So
Yeah.
this palm tree's dead, and boy, that's the size of like 3 basketballs up there.
That is, I've never seen that before.
Well, Columbus may have sailed the ocean blue back in 1492, but he didn't discover Puerto Rico until a year later.
And not long after that, the Spanish began work on the largest fort in the Americas, and that's where we are right now. They started building this, buddy, in the 1500s. It is known as San Cristobal.
Hard to believe this is still standing.
Yeah, amazing.
Very cool. You know, it's kind of hard to believe that 600 years ago, a fort only this high was sufficient to ward off the enemy.
Yeah.
I guess it was, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely a must-see when you come to San Juan.
It's like something out of a movie set.
Yeah.
Where's Mel Gibson?
I was gonna say
bow and arrow.
Braveheart.
Yeah. Hey, good news. We're now inside the fort, connected by a series of tunnels, and 2 of your favorite things, darkness and claustrophobia.
Luckily, my fascination with history is overriding my fear of those two things. This is amazing, though. We're inside, underground of the fort, man. It just leads to all different areas.
Buddy, look at that original ship etchings right into the cave wall.
That's remarkable.
Those are like 500-600 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, our philosophy is a beer in every port, and it's a darn good philosophy, I've always said.
It is.
I've
We're-
maintained that since day one.
No one's questioning you on that, actually.
Well,
It's
you seem like you are.
one of the few things you're 100% dedicated to.
We're on the same page?
We are.
Okay.
We're traveling to different islands, and we're traveling and enjoying different beers on each island. Now, this one on Puerto Rico is Magna, which is their lager. I'm actually really liking this.
It's actually a really light tasting lager
Yeah.
and very reasonably priced at a couple US dollars a bottle. Wouldn't be too hard to get a good glow on at that price.
I love when you go places unlike our country where pop and beer are the same price.
They are.
That's
Pop and beer are the same
fantastic.
price here. A toast to that.
Cheers.
Yes. Tasty.
Nice.
That is tasty.
So, buddy, a day at sea, no islands to stop at today. Gives us time to reflect on the cruise. Your thoughts so far?
I love reflecting with you, by the
I
way.
thought you would, yeah.
They really look after you here at Holland America. I got to say that.
Yeah.
Just unlimited food, lots of drinking, lots of great shows.
Yeah, there's been actually some great activities, and as you said, sometimes a little too much food eating and beer drinking, but yeah, it's just the stops in the islands have been great so far.
Too much food eating.
Too much food eating, too much beer drinking.
I hear you.
Yeah. Well, Parker and I are enjoying a day at sea with some wonderful music here, and you know, the food on the ship, as we mentioned, is great, but you do have to pay for your drinks. What's going on here?
I just got that Caribbean beat going through me. Some people like you hear music.
You feel music.
I feel
right,
music.
Okay. The dancing is free and the food is, but you have to pay for your drinks. So
You do, actually, but they're reasonably priced, and you're not paying for food, so you can put that money towards delicious drinks. That's my logic.
you know, go back. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's good.
See that? That's
Yeah,
what they
no,
do
you
in the
really,
Caribbean. That's what
really,
they do in the
he really
Caribbean.
does feel music.
You know what I love about these ships? We're on the Westerdam, Holland America's Westerdam, but they just have that classy, old-school Art Deco look, almost like you're back on one of those cool 1920s steamliners. Almost. It's very cool looking.
Yeah, it's very classy, and yet I still feel comfortable wearing a baseball hat.
Yeah, there is a dress code actually.
All right. Well, now it's time for a little thing we like to call Jim and Darren Meet the People.
Or, as it's also known, approaching total strangers that would normally ignore us. Let's go. Robert, what's the best thing about a Holland America Caribbean cruise?
Everything. Everything is really good. The food's good. All the excursions are good. A great time.
Oh, the food, everything. Meeting you guys, meeting, meeting friends from Canada, you know.
I'd have to say the excellent service, warm weather, and cold beer.
Now, are you aware of the fact there's a dress code on the ship against loud T-shirts?
I was unaware of that.
Have you been on a Holland America cruise before?
It's my 22nd.
22nd cruise. Okay, so you've been all over the world, haven't you?
That's right, all over.
Wow.
I love
And you
it.
keep coming back, so you obviously like
Keep
them.
coming back.
All right.
Well, the food is great. The shows are wonderful. The ports of call are awesome. I could go on and on.
Now, what do you got here?
This is a vanilla soft serve ice cream with a little bit of butterscotch.
The family atmosphere. You can come.
yeah?
You
Okay.
can come back. You can be gone for a while. Come back, and it feels like you never left.
Do you mind if I just have a little taste of that, just to make sure it's okay?
Yeah, it's perfect.
That is delicious.
Well, of course, one thing you could do on the cruise ship here with Holland America is gamble, which is what we're going to do now. Now, I don't gamble at all. You gamble far too much.
Well, you're talking to the right guy. I've only lost $500 so far. So
Wow.
Get a stack of red chips up there.
How much are these
Those
red
are $5
chips?
a piece,
Well,
$5 a piece.
Why do you want to put them all down? With that?
Just put some up there.
All right.
Okay, now my advice to you, close your eyes and hit the gas. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
I want more.
Well, you got to tap the
I
table.
tap it.
Yeah,
Tap
there
the
you go.
table. Wow, that's all these.
18. Wave it off. No,
I'm
just
waving
wave it
that
off.
off,
There we go.
waving
Okay,
that
let's go.
off.
Come on.
20. Too many.
That's called a bust.
See now, what
And
I
a
normally
win and a win for the good guys.
see now what I would normally do right now is I would just leave with all the chips.
Yeah, well,
I had one win.
that's not called gambling. You can't leave till you lose absolutely everything.
Okay.
That's how it works. Can we have a misdeal on that one? Can we do that again?
Redo.
Yeah, redo. Let's do a redo. All right.
Oh, wow.
And that's how it's called. That's called gambling.
Wow,
my
I really
friend.
enjoyed all that.
Until you use me up. Alright. Until you use me up now. Oh yeah. Until you use me up.
What are you doing there? How much you down? Wow,
It's $2.50.
$2.50. Well done.
Come on, baby. Okay, no, when you're harshing my mellow, you being here, you're
Look at
jinxing.
All my fault.
He's a jinx. He's jinxing me. Okay, we're splitting whatever you want there. We're
It's
splitting
gotta be
whatever
something.
you want.
I don't know
there.
what
We're
this
splitting.
means. Okay.
Splitting. Gotta say, when you're on a Holland America cruise, it really is, and I think you'll agree, the epitome of class.
That is true.
It's making us classy.
We're both well dressed tonight. We're like young adults, and we're ready to go to dinner. I'm ready to go. You?
It's a classy night, and it's a classy look for us. Yeah, I'm getting kind of famished actually.
What is this all about? What are you doing with the glasses there?
Well, I've been told that when the light hits me just right with this suit and these glasses, I kind of look a little bit like 70s iconic actor Jan Michael Vincent.
You know, I see the look you're going for.
Thank you,
For
thank
me,
you.
and I would imagine with our wonderful viewers at home, maybe a little less Jan Michael Vincent and maybe a little more Jan Brady. Let's take a look at a photo of her.
We're at the Vista restaurant on board the Westerdam, and it's formal night here.
Yeah,
And
very
I'm
nice.
pretty damn classy. I really am.
Yeah, again with the glasses. What's going on with that?
I tried to explain this to you before. Are you familiar with the term signature look?
Signature look. I see.
Hey, just for everyone at home, let me see you try to take some food and put it in your mouth with those dark glasses on.
No?
Where's my mouth? Where's my...
The little. There you go. More of our Caribbean cruise with Holland America coming up after this.
Can I do it now?
The ship noise, yeah, go ahead. Nicely done. Oh, okay, you're gonna. There we go.
It is another stifling hot and humid day here in the Caribbean. This time we've docked on the island of St. Thomas, which is part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, And this island was first sighted by, guess who? Columbus back in 1453. He was a busy guy.
He sure was. This island is famous for shopping and in its day for attracting pirates like Blackbeard.
Hey Jim, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
Oh goodness, let me guess.
R.
That's just adorable, I know it.
Well, like we do at every port of call, we've decided to stop for a little refreshment due to the heat and humidity. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's only
That's
fair.
why we're doing it. We're enjoying ourselves a fine beer drink here at the Iguana Bar in St. Thomas, and it couldn't be more refreshing with this heat, I tell you.
Yeah, we're drinking right now Virgin Islands Island Summer Ale. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Well, not only do you get to have some beer at the Iguana Bar, you get to feed an iguana. There,
And he's right here. Look
he's
at him.
ready to
Right
eat
down here.
it.
Does he like grapes?
There you go. Wow.
He likes his grapes. Look at that little guy. Hey, fella. Look at him. Cute little guy. There's actually an iguana at the Iguana Bar. What are the odds?
Very slim. Well, Parkman and I are in the bay here at St. Thomas. We're with Castaway Girl, and they're taking us out on a wonderful afternoon of a little snorkeling. Obviously, you're going to do a little snorkeling, right?
No, no snorkeling. No.
You got the mask on and everything.
Just going for the look. Just entirely for the look. We are, however, going to a place called Turtle Bay, which I'm very excited about.
Right.
Should be great a little later on.
But you
Looking
don't
forward to it.
want to go in the water.
I don't think so. I just think, it's a certain look that I'm going for, and I think I've achieved it.
Well, we're about a half hour from the ship, buddy. We're in a lovely little cove here. It's Pirates Cove, I believe they call it. And we're going to do a little snorkeling, hopefully see some sea turtles.
This is the clearest turquoise water I think I've ever seen in my life, so we're going to get out there and see what we can see. Well, now we find ourselves on a very unique and beautiful island. It's Half Moon Cay, which is actually very exclusive because it's owned by Holland America Cruise Lines.
That's right, pal. And only passengers from the ship are allowed to come here, so we kind of got this beautiful beach, lovely water all to ourselves.
And exclusive. I love exclusivity. Is that a
get-
word, exclusivity?
It is. We don't get that very often, do we?
No, we don't. Well, as we've done on every island we've stopped at, through pure determination, we've somehow managed to locate a bar.
That's true, yes.
And a beer.
And a beer, yep.
A bar and a beer, good combination.
We're at a place called, how do you like this title? The Beach Bar.
That must be because it's on the beach.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I can see our ship out there.
Our ship is
All
right
American
there,
ship's
yeah.
right out there. Well, if you feel like you've caught enough rays here at Half Moon Cay, you may want to seek refuge in one of Holland America's luxury villas, which is what we're doing right now.
Absolutely, buddy. Nice view of the beach and little champers, actually. That's always a nice thing.
Refreshing on a hot day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they really do look after you here in the villa. We have our own butler and, I'm sorry, what? Oh, Darren, you're being blocked by the food.
It's that massive plate of fruit in front of me there. Yeah, where's that champagne go? Oh, there it is.
there it is,
There
right there, yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I'm digging this lifestyle.
It's very nice.
You know, another great thing about Holland America's own private island, Half Moon Cay, is the scenery. And no better way to check out the scenery than on horseback. I'm here on the beach with my friend General and just enjoying another gorgeous day here with the turquoise water as a backdrop. Life is good. Jim Gordon, what are you up to right now?
Well, what I'm doing, buddy, is actually just taking a nice leisurely stroll on this stunning beach here at Half Moon Cay. Lots of activity to do. You're taking part in one of them right now, but for me, a little beach walking and then probably some nice relaxation and a nice cold beer. I'm gonna keep walking.
Man, this is like an adventure. But I'm sure Jim Gordon's doing something adventurous as well.
I tell you what, we said this back in 2006 when we last got one of these. It's like holding a big pizza pie.
They're incredible creatures. They almost look like dinosaurs when you look at them. And they're everywhere. You can feel them bumping against us here.
Yeah, this is a baby, actually.
Whoa! It's spitting at me! It's spitting at me!
That might be the highlight of the show.
I don't like you either. I don't like you either. It's
I
nice.
saw somebody do that to you in the bar last night.
That's right. It's not the first time that's happened, actually.
This is definitely something you gotta do when you come over to Half Moon Cave for sure.
It ain't just the beer talking. We've actually ended up with a couple of sunny dispositions on our island hopping adventure. But sadly, it's time to set sail for the last time.
That is a shame, isn't it?
It is a crying shame.
But before we leave, as we always do, let's check out Jim Adair's top 5 coolest things about our Holland America Caribbean cruise adventure.
Number 5. Gazing upon ancient ship etchings here in Puerto Rico's San Cristobal Fort. Number 4. It's got to be feeding Henry the iguana at the Iguana Bar in St. Thomas. There you go, buddy. There you go. Friendly little guy, isn't he, huh? Look at the size of him. He's like a dinosaur. Number 3.
Again, you're behind the pineapple.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, number 3.
Being treated like royalty at the private Holland America villas here on Half Moon Cay.
Cheers to that, my friend.
Oh, we're drinking out of the bottle now. How
Why not?
classy.
It's that time of day.
Number 2. Gotta be looking for turtles. Beautiful bay just outside St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands.
And that water is turquoise.
And the number 1 coolest thing about our Holland America Caribbean cruise.
It's got to be trying to hang on to a slippery stingray here at Holland America's Half Moon Cay.
You went to Slippery Stingrays in the bar last night?
We did. He's splashing me here.
We'll see you next time on The Travel Guys.
Sponsorship for The Travel Guys provided by Travel Pro Luggage and Holiday Group, Plaza Premium Lounge, and Mavi Jeans.
Gold shirts for The Travel Guys provided by Helly Hansen.
Post-production services provided by Retcon Media.
Why don't you put one of these on?
Well, I will when I go in the water.
Okay, fair enough. Good job on the professionalism.
Thank you.
Excellent job. And let's go down to an even smaller one now. Come on, go in there. Kids, don't go swimming a half hour until at least a half hour, an hour before you eat. Always do your homework. Pay attention to your parents. See what I've done there? It's kind of like a public service.
You dropped out of school in grade 9.
That's irrelevant, really, though.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.